Hi, this is Ashley and Tilly. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are going to finish up talking about desire. We've already covered physical reactions to desire. Today we're going to go with internal desire, the internal reactions. So tell me a little bit of your internal reactions when you like somebody.
I think I just start thinking about them like all the time. It's just like they become like a commercial in my mind. It's like, hey.
Do you start envisioning a life with them or what?
Yeah, I do. It's like, oh, I mean, you can't only have this, you could have that.
I always start wondering about how they're going to be in bed. So that's the difference between clean romance and erotica. She's the clean, I'm the erotica. Okay, so let's dive. Oh, should we dive in or should we talk about?
Oh, I totally wanted to ask you the same question.
Oh, right.
Yes, so what about you? What happens with you with eternal desire?
There is this Dr. Horrible sing-along blog by Joss Whedon, one of my favorite dialogue writers of all time and script writers and just everything. Yes. He writes a song called Laundry Day in Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, and it's like, I want to tell you how you make me feel like a fool, kind of sick, special needs anyway. And that's me. Like, I totally feel like a dork. I feel like everything I say is off and wrong, and I can't stop speaking. Like, I just sit there and talk when I like somebody a lot. It's so hard. I hate it. I don't feel good when I like somebody. I always feel like extremely nervous and jittery and ugh.
It's so funny, special needs. I was crying.
Seriously.
Because you can feel that when you're that like excited, nervous, you end up like getting that. Yeah, I'm feeling really smart right now.
Well, most people would never guess this about me, but I'm super shy.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually guess that about her. I don't think you guys would you?
No, nobody who's met me would believe it except for the people who have known me for years and years and then they know I'm shy, but...
Oh, so like how did you make that not happen then? What's the shyness then?
I talk more when I'm nervous. When I'm really comfortable with somebody, I barely talk at all. Like, I'm a really good listener when I'm comfortable with people, but when I'm nervous around people, I talk a lot.
Well, so we brought this book again.
Yes.
So you go ahead and introduce it.
Oh, The Emotion Thesaurus by, I always have to look at their names, Angela Ackerman and Becca Puglisi. I'm not sure if I say that right, but anyway. So we're only going to go over a few chapters because we don't want you to not buy the book. We need you to buy this book because it's amazing. It's a great resource, so get The Emotion Thesaurus. Yeah. So do you want to start us off?
Sure, I will. Internal sensations. A strong awareness of one's heartbeat. It's like it's coming out of your chest. It's like, whoa! The sensation of being flooded with warmth.
My face does that. Absolutely.
For sure. The mouth becoming moist, increased saliva. This doesn't really happen for me.
Me either. I get dry. I get dry mouth.
Dry, and then I need like something, like water or, gum is good. So, yeah. A sensation of hair raised on one's arm and the nape of the neck.
Yeah, but be careful how you do that because that can also be for like being terrified of something and a monster creeping up behind you.
Yeah, so. Totally discard
careful with that
things. One. So yeah, make that a little bit more clear. A suggestion to make that more clear, do you think?
I like to talk about how it's like a cool breeze on the back of my neck,
Oh, I like that.
A pleasant tingle, something like that,
Yeah, pleasant. Not something like, oh my gosh! Fingers aching or tingling with the need to touch.
That only happens if the person is near me. What about you?
Yeah, I think we kind of give off like an energy, all of us do, humans, and so like when you're close to somebody, it's sort of almost there. But otherwise, if I'm not near them, I don't feel like I feel that. So
you don't feel that?
I don't. Not unless you're right there. Yeah, but I did definitely.
See, she desires me. Ha! I got you to admit it.
Anyway, so actually, you were telling me a little bit about how you love a man's hands and how you like that. Like, what kind of attracts you there? It's not in this book, so I thought we'd discuss it because I thought it was fun.
It's a physical thing. It's a physical description, but I was sitting across the table from this guy who had farmer's hands, like really strong, calloused hands, and they were huge and big, and I so wanted to just reach across the table and touch his hands. He had the most gorgeous hands. I grew up in a farm community, like an oil community, a roughneck community, and so big, calloused hands, muscled.
Hard worker.
Yeah, those muscly hands have always just like driven me crazy. I think they are so hot. I love, love, love a guy who works with his hands. Like mechanic hands all torn up and stuff are just gorgeous. Problem with mechanics hands though, they taste like oil. So it's not my dream guy. My dream guy is totally like a cowboy. Have to admit, I've got a fetish for cowboys.
I'm the same way of thinking. They need to have a strong handshake. Because if that's not a strong, and it's like a limp fish, it's like, no thank you. I'm like, give me that strong handshake.
She loves her husband's handshake.
Yes,
especially.
I do. Like, that was one of the things that I was like, oh, he's got a good handshake. So, yeah. Anyway, quickening breath or breathlessness? Have you experienced that, Ashley?
Breathlessness? Yes, I absolutely experience that. What about you?
I think I just get really excited and like, so I think the quickening breath is something that happens with me.
So you hyperventilate.
A little bit, yeah.
And I basically breathe out and take very
But probably not in front of the person, but then afterwards I'm like, ah! You know what I mean? So let's do a happy dance.
For me, it's like there's a weight in this chest, on my chest, and it's like I can't breathe. It's like, but it's kind of nice too.
Hypersensitive to touch and texture. So, I mean, she was even talking about texture with the guy's hands. It's like, whoa, she loves that.
Yeah, first guy I ever fell in love with, I wanted him to touch me so bad. I felt like every nerve ending inside my body was on fire, and I felt like I was going to explode because of the humming electricity going through me if he did not touch me and hold me. It's like I needed his touch to calm me down and anchor me. And it's actually part of why I'm writing the current modus operandi of the sexual relationship in the book I'm writing right now. It's how he becomes an anchor for her energy, because she's a creature of 0-point energy, but people are going to misconstrue it as an angel.
Oh, wow.
She's got wings.
Exciting stuff.
I'm excited.
I could totally imagine that, like, there's going to be all these men now sending pictures of their hands to you, Ashley. They're going to be like, hey, look, yeah.
Look at my hands.
That's what I got.
I'd rather get that than the dick pics. Oh my gosh. I hate it when guys send me dick pics.
All right. Anyway, lightheadedness.
Sorry, she's
I'm
playing
sorry.
romance.
I totally
I
I don't want to see that. No, thank you. I'm the clean romance writer.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley's the erotica. How we became
And while I
friends.
write erotica, let me give you guys a tip out there in the dating world. Unless you're actually having sex with a girl or about to have sex with a girl, sending her a dick pic is kind of a turn off.
It's pretty gross.
Pretty much for every girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Except for really skanky ones, I guess, but.
You know, I hear about those guys who have the feet fetish. Like, okay, but yeah. Anyway, so
I have a hand fetish.
Yeah, hand fetish. Lightheadedness.
Do you get that?
No.
Neither do I. I get like really heavy in my body. Like I can barely move. It's like I'm walking through like Jello or something when I'm really like a guy. It makes me super clumsy.
I like that, walking through Jello.
I get super clumsy. Do you get clumsy around guys you like?
Oh, I think so. I think because of that nervous energy and it just ends up coming out clumsy. Real fun when you're trying to impress somebody. Anyway, so flattering even mild pain in the chest.
I get that pain. It's like I'm having acid reflux.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
No, when I like somebody, it is so not pleasant at all.
I get those intense butterflies that I actually describe in my book as hummingbirds because they get so hyperactive. So, yeah, they're like, ah! Shiver that brings pleasure.
Yeah, straight down my spine, absolutely. It's like, ugh. And like my skin prickles and I tingle and it's awesome. I love it.
We got a shifting feeling near the heart, a pang.
Especially when it's unrequited for me. Unrequited liking somebody is the kind that's horrible for me. When I find out that the person likes me back, then it's different. Then it starts to change from like having the flu to, winning the lottery, but.
Much better winning the lottery.
Yeah, with falling in love, I really do feel like I have the flu, pretty much.
Sounds horrible. I'm glad I haven't experienced that. Nerve endings that stir and tingle. So it could be like everywhere.
First time I was in love, absolutely. My whole body felt on fire. Yeah, I needed him to touch me in order to calm me down and cool me down.
So bodily cravings of being touched by the object or the person. So yeah.
Yeah. But now describe your bodily cravings of needing to be touched.
Wow.
Because I know mine feels like my skin is on fire.
It's just this desire, this like need. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, like you're never gonna be happy until it's like it happens. It's like, oh, I just need this, just an
I
excuse.
hate that.
I know.
I hate how people think that they're never going to be happy until they're with somebody. It's like happiness is an internal thing, not an external thing.
For sure. But like you can have that feeling though. I mean, hopefully you don't.
Well, I get teenagers feeling that way.
Yeah, I do think that's true. I don't think I
But
feel
when
that
you're
way
writing
so much.
adult romance, if they do feel that way, then the character looks weak and pathetic.
Yeah, that's true, for sure.
So, be careful what genre you're writing when you're writing your romance, on to where your characters are developmentally, whether developmentally emotionally or
Yes.
developmentally mentally.
Yes, definitely. And happiness is a choice. And I choose happy. So that's
She's a
good.
very happy person. I absolutely love that about her.
Thanks.
You're
Thank
welcome.
You too. You're fun.
Well, that's our
So-
video for today.
All right. Glad you can join us.
Yep.
Subscribe.
Yes, it's free to subscribe, and when we have 1,000 viewers, then we'll actually be able to make some money. So, or 1,000 subscribers, then you can make money with YouTube, and we're really working hard on that because we want to do our book launches big.
Awesome.
Yes. Ta-ta for now.